Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Rage, or user 11367256 here, back with another Modern Warfare 22 video.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Where are they broadcast?
I don't know anything about any numbers.
Yeah, it finally happened to me. Over the past couple of days, I've been getting a lot of these notifications of like, your account has been reported for offensive chat, or an account name warning, which is pretty insane to me considering that I don't type in chat, like, at all. In most cases, I have my chat off. But that actually does tie into a little bit of what I wanted to talk about. Well, there is a lot that I want to talk about here for this video as far as, my whole name situation goes. Yesterday evening on Wednesday, while I was streaming over on Twitch, I was doing a little bit of this, shoot the ship grinding here, working on some of the final weapon charms that I have to do. I've only got like 3 more before I'm completely done with everything in the game. So I was sitting here actually playing on shipment. My game had crashed with no error whatsoever. I had restarted the game, and then all of a sudden I got the error saying that your Call of Duty account information had been changed. And I had a mini heart attack. Like, I thought somebody had hacked into my account, which thankfully that's not the case. I'm sorry to be that guy, but it has to be done. I have to get the weapon charm. I thought somebody hacked into my account. Again, thankfully that's not the case. I signed back in and I had lost my name, and now I am user 11367256. So for one, it's extremely frustrating because I've had the name Rxqe Rage since 2011, and especially when it comes to the newer Activision games, these newer Call of Duty games, how everyone has an Activision ID in the lobby. It's really not, but I thought it was some sort of like preposterous boast that I was able to have a name in the scoreboard that just didn't have any Activision numbers. Now, I feel like I've told this story before, or if you've just been around on the channel for a very long time, you already know how I got my name in the first place. Rage. The reason why I spell it like Rxqe is because it is a very old Xbox Live thing. Back in the Call of Duty community in 2011, and just throughout that original Modern Warfare 2 trick-shotting era, a lot of us in the community wanted to have OG gamer tags, right? It could be the most random thing ever. As long as it looked clean and you spelled it right, it was an OG gamer tag. It's kind of funny and ironic the way that I just said, as long as you spelled it right. Alright, hear me out. Or especially if you had like a 3-letter or a 4-letter gamer tag. A lot of people loved that. As far as the whole OG gamertag craze went, what a lot of people would do is put X in the place of a vowel. So obviously X in my name takes the place of A, and it's the exact same thing with G. Now, I feel like this was just a very short-lived 2011 thing, or I don't know, it was definitely a thing when I was in high school, but people would spell out Q instead of G. So obviously the 4-letter gamertag Rage, R-A-G-E, was taken in 2011, and I couldn't do Rxqe because that was taken as well. So I had the bright idea of Rxqe, and it's been that ever since for now 11 and a half going on 12 years. And over the course of all of these years, I've been called a lot of different names. I've been called Rxqe, Rxqe, Rope, Roxquail, Rock, like anything that you can think of. Michael Bixtray even. Up until like 2014, 2015, people knew how to say my name right, and then after that point in time, no one knew how to say it. It was crazy because back in the trick-shotting days, I would join into another 6-man and they would be like, yo, Rage, that's actually a really sick name. I like the 4-letter. And then all of a sudden, like all these years later, as that phase and trend died out, yeah, people had no idea how to say my name. So this is the life I have chosen, and I've thought numerous times about rebranding, or at least just spelling my name right, but it's just, it's weird for me now. Now, why I'm telling you guys this story is because it all ties in, right? People have been pronouncing my name in really weird ways over the years for a very, very long time. That's just how it's been with my name. Now, on a very serious note, when it comes to this whole, like, new Activision report system that you can get spam reported and eventually shadow banned and all sorts of stuff like that, one way that people have been pronouncing my name over the years, they thought it was another 4-letter word. I'm obviously not going to say it, but I think you guys know exactly where I'm going with this. And I think it's a part of the reason I never understood why my name Rxqe was ever... When someone would go to type it in chat, the profanity filter would always pick it up. So that 4-letter word, I'm assuming that it's one of those things that Activision and the Call of Duty developers have put in the profanity filter as someone trying to get around, you know, that word. Obviously, that is not my name, but it is a very serious thing, and I understand that if that is what they did, just trying to weed out all of the possible ways of spelling out certain profanity words, I get it, but obviously that's not my name. But even so, if that's the case, I feel like I would have gotten an account warning from Activision, or probably some sort of like email like, hey, you need to change your name. Because it's being picked up by our profanity filter, it's a little close to this, you gotta change your name. But the thing is though, obviously, it's never been a problem all the way up until this point in time. And again, I know with the whole current system with Ricochet, actually now that I say it, I don't even know if it's a Ricochet thing. It's just whatever report system that they got going on here. The fact that I got an account name warning really does have me believe that someone somewhere either genuinely thought that's what my name was, or again, well, I mean, it's mostly the offensive chat warnings, which again, I haven't said anything. It's just, again, the current system that's in place where you're able to spam report this person over and over and over again, and they will get in trouble, whether it be shadow ban or something like this, where I'm forced to change my name. So while it's extremely frustrating that I had my name changed, because again, my game forcibly closed, I logged back in, and my name was just instantly changed. I still do have a name change token, so I still don't know if it's quite worth it just to change it back immediately to Rxqe. I don't know if I should do that right away or just hang on to the name change token just to kind of see if there's anything that can be done. I'm gonna go ahead and put up these tweets on the screen real quick. I already went ahead and tweeted about the whole situation. But yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here wondering, like, do I just wait it out to see if there's anything that could possibly happen, or do I just, I don't know, change my name to something else? I feel like I could still run the name Rage, but actually spell it properly. I also feel like it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to rename myself to Mike Rxqe, kind of like what my Twitter handle is and everything like that. I mean, it would match my Twitter, it would match my YouTube, so I mean, it does kind of make sense. But I'm just so sad, man. Like, it's so frustrating because I've had this name for 11 years, it's never been a problem, and it was that subtle flex, just being able to open the scoreboard and just be the only one in the lobby that didn't have Activision numbers in the name. So again, though, that's what I'm kind of curious about. Like, I'm really curious to see, like, if something does get changed and they are able to reinstate my name, or if I'm just told to just change my name back to Rxqe, if it's ever going to be possible to have it so not having any active numbers in the name. I'm already kind of thinking about it. It's probably not possible unless there's something that Activision or the devs can do on their end, but I'm not really holding my breath. If it's something that they can't do, it's fine, whatever. It just is really frustrating though, because this whole system is a little exploitive, I guess is the way to put it. The way that I would assume how it works is that if someone gets chat reported enough, right? Like if you start spam reporting, I feel like there would be some sort of like Activision representative or whoever it is that would see the reports come through and then like manually check chat logs. It also is worth mentioning, I mean, I did mention in the thread of tweets that I have a lot of shadow plays of when I got those noties coming up across the screen. But again, though, on their end, I'm sure they could check the chat logs and just see what I type in this game's chat, which I haven't typed anything. So I don't know, man. I really don't. I got that one account name warning and I didn't think much of it because I also thought it was kind of like a, you know, 3 strikes and you're out. I got the account name warning and it does say on the little warning that you do have to change your name, but I was just kind of like, I don't think I did anything wrong. Why would I have to change my name? And then lo and behold, my game forcibly crashes and my name is rechanged. So I also feel like this doesn't even need to be said, but obviously on Twitter, on social media, don't go after the devs, don't be disrespectful about this whole situation, or in really any situation where there's a problem that could come up for any one of you guys like this. I'm sure in one way or another, the situation can get fixed if it gets to the right people, but again, if it doesn't, it's not going to be the end of the world. What I will do for right now is just kind of hang on to the name user 113672256. I'll just hang on to it for now. I do have that name change token on my account, so I can change it whenever. I'm just kind of waiting to see if there's anything that can be done. Even a part of the matter is, I don't even know if it's worth using the name change token on Rxqe because my name might just get reported again. So again, though, I don't know. For right now, I'm just going to chill out, hang on to it, and we'll see what happens. Now, aside the name change, there is another thing that I am a little frustrated with, and that's the fact that the Honey Badger, the Chimera here, it's not tracking. This is the one gun so far that I've had tracking issues with the weapon charms here. I'm going to go ahead and load up into this next game, go ahead and get a couple of kills just to show you guys this, but it's not working. Also, recently here, because they brought back Shoot the Ship, I was able to finish out the dual Kodachis. As you guys have seen, been finishing out the KV broadside shotgun, and then this is going to be the last thing that I have to do, the Victus XMR. I wanted to save that for last as like the cherry on top, right? Finally being able to start running around and sniping in this game, the weapon charm grind is going to be done. And now I'm in a weird situation, like, do I even go ahead and just finish out the Victus XMR, just be done with all of the charms as is? Because I had this whole video idea in mind where I was like, I mastered Modern Warfare 2, but technically I didn't because there's still one charm in the game that I can't get. Yo, nice laser here, my guy. Alright, so I got 5 kills with this thing. You guys see that. Got 5 kills with it, and for now, because we're on Shoot House, I'll just go ahead and snipe for a minute. Why not? The whole process of events last night was so frustrating. Oh my goodness. So again, yesterday on Wednesday, which if you guys didn't know this, I do stream over on Twitch. Feel free to stop by and check out the live stream. So I was streaming this game, working on some of the final weapon charms. Very excited, obviously, that they brought Shoot the Ship back, because I knew that this is going to be the final weekend that I have to work on these weapon charms. I'm just going to be able to have everything done. Guy just stop moving behind the container. All right, thanks, dog. It's the final weekend. I'm gonna have all of these weapon charms done, and then I am free. I am free from the grind, and I can actually, you know, start playing this game. It kind of reminds me of the one South Park episode, because they're what, mastering World of Warcraft? Well, we finally maxed out all of our skills. We finally beat the game. What do we do now? Split quad feed. What do we do now? What do you mean? We play the game. That's what I'm finally going to be able to do once I'm done with all these weapon charms. I'm finally going to be able to play the game. As you guys can see, I got 5 kills that game, and it's just not tracking. Now, I was mentioning this a little bit ago with the tweet. I did tweet at Infinity Ward already letting them know of this. I'm just saying, if you guys wouldn't mind liking that tweet just to get their attention to it so it can be fixed, so I can complete my little weapon charm challenge, I would be greatly appreciative of that. You just have to like the tweet. You don't got to interact with it in any other way. I just want them to see the at Infinity Ward, please fix. Let me master your game. This also could be copium, that they might end up fixing it, or it might be one of those fixes that just kind of comes naturally in the Season 2 Reloaded update. I'm not really sure what's going to happen there. Now, I do want to check this. Okay, it is tracking on the Victus XMR so far. This was one of the guns here prior to Season 2 that I was having issues tracking. Like, it didn't track at all. As a matter of fact, like, pretty much all of my Season 1 weapons didn't track. So now I'm a little bit worried. Like, maybe it's just one of these things that it's just some weird tracking bug on their end, and it's not displaying properly. I'm just really hoping that this gets fixed though, because again, man, all right, now this is tracking as well. I'm just hoping that it's a minor bug, because again, man, I am 56 out of 59. These are the last things I have to do. I have to do the Honey Badger, the shotgun, and the Victus XMR. Then I am done. At least up until Season 2 Reloaded, where they add that new battle rifle, marksman rifle thing. Obviously, once they start adding more guns to the game, I'm still gonna go ahead and do those just to, you know, really master out the game and just keep playing it and such. Just to say that I did it, you know? For if, or most likely when, I go to make my Modern Warfare 22 1-year review kind of video, that I get to say, yeah, I did it. I played the hell out of this game. Just having a quick look at the kills on the leaderboards, I am ranked 636. 81,000 kills, with at least 56 of those being for this weapon charm grind. It's crazy, but yeah, anyways, I just wanted to sit down and make this video talking about this kind of stuff. Again, for right now, I've lost the name Rage. Kind of waiting on the response just to see if there's any sort of possibility that they might be able to put that back onto my account without any Activision numbers. If that's a possibility, great. If not, I hope someone can let me know of that soon, and I'll just change my name. I would also like some clarity on the issue, like if Rxqe really does fall into the profanity filter because of that word. If that's the case, that's fine. I can just make my name Rage. I can spell Rage properly, or I can put Mike Rxqe if it's not a problem. I really want to figure out whatever the problem is with it, and just hopefully get to a solution, and just hope it gets fixed. And again, obviously, I wanted to point out the fact that the Chimera is not tracking properly for the Orion Weapon Charm Challenge. Just let me master the game. I am so close to being done. So anyways, again, on that note, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I know this was more of just kind of like a sit down and talk rambly kind of video, but I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. It's been Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.